Well, the impact of last Friday's floods in Nairobi and other parts of the country was on the spotlight, with the Senate National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations Committee saying the issue is a national security concern. Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku and his arid and semi-arid lands counterpart Beatrice Askul were hard pressed to explain the country's preparedness as deadly floods have ravaged parts of the country, while the impact of drought also continues to tighten its grips in other parts. The government revealed the scale of devastation, warning that the crisis could evolve into a national security concern. NTV's Ibrahim Karanja has the details.
Before the Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations of the Senate, Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku laid bare the toll of last week's deadly floods.
About 4 people have been injured. About 4 people are missing. And about 9,003 households have been displaced, which is about 45,000 people who have been displaced.
4 people remain missing, 2 in the Rift Valley and 2 in Nairobi. Ruku told the Senate that in Marsabit's North Hor constituency, an entire village was wiped out after raging floodwaters swept away manyatas overnight.
I just want to ask whether there is anything that the government can do to assist those who have lost their loved ones, especially in Bari.
All Kenyans who have been affected are in hospital. All the bills will be paid by government. All the funeral expenses will be paid by the government.
The CS warned that if the erratic weather persists, the impact could stretch beyond humanitarian disaster.
But so far, there is no security threat to the nation as far as this matter is concerned. However, the matter poses risk for being a security threat.
Even as floodwaters surge in some regions, drought still stalks others. 23 arid and semi-arid counties remain affected, with 3.3 million Kenyans facing acute food shortage. Among them, more than 810,000 children and over 100,000 expectant and lactating mothers are at risk. The government says that 10.1 billion shillings has been allocated for drought response, including emergency food and animal feed, while cash transfers have already reached over 132,000 households. But Ruku also pointed a finger at county governments, accusing some of doing too little to cushion communities from recurring drought shocks. As Kenyans demand better disaster preparedness from government, the government in itself is facing a dual test, responding to rising flood emergencies, while at the same time preventing drought from spiraling into a further humanitarian crisis. Ibrahim Karanja, NTV from Parliament Buildings in Nairobi.